Hey guys, Khayman here. I'm here to tell you a few facts about the T10 Pegasus. Things that I wish I had known before getting one. If I had known these things, I would have gone harder and longer and made sure to get all those field bosses killed for Mystic Feathers, all those dailies done, and weeklies done for the burns to get this as soon as possible. So this is the T10. And I want to introduce you to Soaring Wings, which is no. Soaring Wings is good, so is Mighty Leap, but Wings of Swiftness is the most overpowered skill ever. And it is the reason you'll want to get this T10. It makes everything easier, it makes getting around better, faster, easier, more convenient, and most importantly, fun. All right, so let's introduce you to some of the skills that sets this T10 away apart from the regular Pegasus. So first off, we've got W and E from a standing still. We'll let you do the hover mode, which is pretty, but it does have utility. But there's another way to get into that before we go into the utility of it. Also, you can do your space bar and then hold E. And that'll get you into hover mode too. So what this does, besides looking cool and kind of showing off, you can go from this position to your sprinting and your Wings of Swiftness. So after this, you're going to hit W and E and then hit Q immediately, and you can fly around. Now, this is the reason why it has utility is if you are at a surface that you can't really go up, like if we tried just to go up like on the rock like that, or on a surface that would be hard to fly up where you just fly into it, you can kind of do this and then turn to the side and then Q and then turn around. As you can see, I'm using Q to go up the surface. So it's very good about climbing up ledges. So 4 buttons really to get used to. You're always going to be holding down W, E, and space. And after you're flying, hit Q. And you can pretty much just hold all 4 of these down and get some nice travel time. And this is your main source of transportation, just these 4 buttons. You hold them down. And as you can see, we're making nice distance and traveling pretty damn fast. Now, you don't have to always hold down all 4. So if we are going from like a distance, like we're up really high, right? And we want to try to maximize our airtime, you don't want to hit Q immediately. But if you're just going towards the ground here, it's fine to hold all 4 down. But you can do the regular Pegasus swoops. Because if you just do W, E, and space, it's basically just like a regular Pegasus. You're just doing the glide. So let's get up to someplace high, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about with the swoops. And then the delayed Q. Because one thing about it is after you hit the Q and you do the little sprint across the sky, you're in this downwards, this part right here. You can't steer this. So you're at the whim of wherever you're going down on that diagonal. So if you delay that going into the Q, you can still use the Q when you're close to the ground and get a little steerage so you don't accidentally fall into some water. So we're gonna do just like a regular Pegasus glide. We're gonna do like 2 swoops. There's 1 swoop. There's another swoop. And then now we're going to wait till we get just above the treetops. Then we're going to hit Q. Then we dash. So you get some nice gliding time. And then we go. Now we don't want to go in the water, so we're kind of going to direct ourselves to the edge before landing and getting another Q. Now you can see we're making some really good flight time, speed, and not even worrying about ground terrain. So yeah, I really think they undersold it in the Heidel Ball because they just showed it like just the sprint thing across the sky, but not that how great it is and how fuel efficient it is. Like it barely uses any stamina using these things, these abilities. And your travel time is so much faster. Also, it's fun to jump around the city. I particularly like jumping around Heidel, especially in the castle area. Also, there's the F button too, which will let you hop. It makes you come down to the ground faster than you normally would. So it's more like doing these fast leaps, which is good if you're following a road. I think it makes you go a little faster because you get more chances to hop on the ground. But really, it's all about the Q. I rarely use the F, but it is an option. All right, now we're going to go into Heidel and just show off a little bit more about just how nice it is to be able to use this in town and like hop on all the roofs and just have some fun. Now let's go up in that castle because that's the higher parts. Let's land on this roof right here. And there you go. Highest point in Heidel. And now let's do our little standing hover mode, right? Then you can look down on Heidel. And like I said, while you're in this hover mode, you can also get out of it and Q. So we could let WE and then Q and then swing all the way back and land back on the roof if we want to. So let's do that. And almost even overshot it. I had to hit S to slow down because it still had some more juice left in it. But yeah. Are you guys excited? I was excited. I did nothing but fly around on this for like the first few days and just marveled at like just the fun factor of it. And it makes getting around a hell of a lot easier and faster and more fun. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you next time.